previous episode. That's halfway through 100.
I just think about for me. You know what I mean? Oh, Nick! You make.
How you guys doing this week?
Just like that, we are back,
Hello, guys.
and it didn't take long. We were actually gonna see y'all on Sunday,
Yeah.
and then we said, you know what, we got business to get to,
Sure do.
so we bike, y'all. We bike.
Back like we left our car keys.
Oh yeah.
Or as they say in Boston, left my car keys with car keys.
Shout out. Baby barbecue way.
Don't start that. Yo, we just started.
I tried to get it out,
Can't-
man.
don't
I tried to get it out. Hey, y'all, welcome to episode 74.
74 it is.
74.
Episode 74, Stats and Facts.
That's in facts.
I'm your host, DREWSKI, the bald and bearded one, a.k.a. Jesus with a
The
G.
G. Speaking of G, they call me the great one, Jay Gatsby.
It's good.
That's it.
Hey, Junior said,
And
let
of
me.
course-
Junior said, I'm going to be on camera this episode.
Oh yeah, you know it. They heard the voice. Now they got a picture with to go with the voice.
Okay.
Junior, aka J.I., you know what it is.
JR the rock star. For those that know him
ATL,
from
all them, Richmond
you know.
County, that's where I used to live as a kid. So, shout out all the zones.
Zone 1 through
Zone
6.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he said. So yeah, man. Now that we are like, man, I hate. You know what I hate? I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. And you sound like a dinosaur drinking water too. 'Cause the nigga Gas. I don't know if y'all remember, like episode. I think it was like 49. The nigga Gas was drinking water. Shout out to Gas,
Sounded
man.
like a spaceship was
Bro, that
landing.
nigga was over there like, get it go, get it go, get it go, get it go. Like, it was sounding so crazy. And he is, like, off to the side, and he's still over there sounding like a plane about to land. Like, what the fuck is going on? But anyway, yeah, so Gas, that's what Gas had going on. But yeah, man, at the beginning of these episodes, yo, and now this is our next step. Where we're now,
It is.
we are getting ready to give our audience, shout out to everybody that's watching.
Shout out. Appreciate you.
And if you're watching,
We're gonna give
Stay
them
watching.
exactly like it was like it's like the vision is like coming together.
but you can't tell them no.
I can.
You can.
No, I can because I can't help. Like they know when they see us, they know what it is.
Fine. See, he's the nice one. He's trying to give you guys what you deserve.
I'm just saying. Hey,
I just didn't feel like I wanted to give them anything because
I
they didn't hit the
wanted to-
like and subscribe button like they should.
Before we go any further in this episode, I wanted to pay my respects
Right.
to the New York Jets.
Yeah. Look,
Like
if I had
we're
a hat, I'd take it off.
we're doing this episode in chronological order as far as the games. If you didn't know, this is going to be about week 1. So let's get
Week
that.
1 was a
Let's get
doozy.
that established, and let's get to that. Now,
Right.
what I want to say is, just that's why it's okay. It's not Chad Pennington, okay? It's Santonio Holmes, okay? For the people, because you can't see the name on the back of the jersey.
No, they see
But-
number 10, they assume.
No, I mean, because people
Right.
would have thought,
Fair
you know
enough.
what I'm saying? Some people might have thought it was.
Memorable
I
quarterback.
was rocking the one of the great ones from the Thundering Herd
Right.
of Marshall.
Marshall
Yeah.
Come
Thunder.
on, man.
Yeah.
And Randy will always be the greatest one to come from there, but Chad was
Chad was a
nice.
problem.
Yes, he was.
He was one of the first quarterbacks with the big face mask, like after Dan Marino did it.
I'll
like
put
that
some
box
respect
out.
on Pennington's name. He held it down for the Jets for a while.
I used to pay attention to weird shit like on the football field. Like I was telling you, when I watch football now, I watch the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he watched the line of scrimmage. And you can see the battle there. You get a flow of the game.
Yeah, you can
He has me doing that because of him. I watch football sometime like that.
Yeah.
Football
But,
always.
So I'm just paying my respects to the Jets. You know what I'm saying?
Being from New York, I know a whole lot
because
of Jet fans.
we cannot take
Terrible.
this whole episode to get to the
Because that was nasty work. You never want to see that like that.
Oh man, like we've never.
I'm not gonna say that was the nastiest ankle injury we've seen.
No,
it wasn't. It was just nasty that it happened to him.
Sports Center cold though, because they paused it and they had the backdrop while they talked about it was the calf popping out.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
No. I would say the worst ankle injury we've seen on
Theismann.
live television.
It was Theismann.
Dak.
No, it's still Theismann.
Oh yeah,
That was pretty
When
nasty.
They showed his ankle go snap.
But we saw and heard Joe.
No, they zoomed in on Dak. And Dak pulled his leg up. And he was like, oh, and it was going like a lot.
I thought he was done forever though.
I thought he was too.
Thought it was over.
Good to see you back though.
Boy, are they?
Good to see you back.
Yeah,
story.
they're back, and
Their bike.
the NFL season is back.
It is.
Yes.
It was a great week one.
Matter of fact, fellas, if y'all don't mind,
Great for some.
I do have to give a shout out to the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
I
How
do.
do you hold somebody to not scoring a point? Not even 3 points.
While
Not
putting
even a
up
field
40.
goal.
While
You put
putting up 40.
points.
The Giants
and
got
didn't let
drubbed,
nothing.
a.k.a.
I'm gonna go as far as saying that some people were saying that the Cowboys' offense didn't look up to par, and that just like the Jets, we're not gonna go ahead and see. Last time I would have said I'm not inserting shoot your wide because somebody told me that if I say that in reference to saying something early,
Yeah.
they're like, no, that only means premature ejaculation, and I didn't think that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I didn't think that. I thought shooting your wide was like spending your money in the first store you went to, but obviously it doesn't mean that. So we are going to keep our our topics intact.
Yes.
Y'all get why I messed that up.
Yes.
Great
Now-
observation. I'm glad you caught that.
No, because I said that in front of my cousin or who was sitting there? I don't know. They didn't like
Different interpretations for different people, I guess.
No. They really was making me feel like I think it was my brother and my girl, and I was like, what? Like, and I was talking to my daughter, so they're like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? But I was thinking that means spend your money because she had money,
Right.
and she was going to spend her money,
Right,
but she
right.
was talking about spending it profusely. So I said, don't, and I said that.
This is turning spicy.
Oh, it's not as bad because the way that I interpreted it was as such.
Fair enough.
Okay.
But y'all didn't save me and say, yeah, man, I heard that referred to that as well. So you know what? We are going to move on, and here's the truck that's going to run me over. So, Thursday, we got the game. We talked about that in the last episode.
Yeah, we had the defending champs going against the Lions.
Yeah, the defending champs went against the Lions. So,
Minus Kelsey.
Okay. Now, just because they're my team and I really and you know what?
That talk.
I want to let you know that what I said last episode was like not directed at you, but I was saying people in general. I don't like if you're not one of us, don't talk about us. That's how I feel because I feel like you're gonna bring some like fun energy where we're not really about that. We don't want to be nice right now. Yeah. We want to say we want our team to be 4-0 in 3 weeks, and then we want y'all to say, "Oh, y'all 4-0," and then we're still gonna hit y'all with the Heisman. Yeah. Don't talk to me about my team. That's how I feel because I feel like it's gonna put me in a spot where I really have to explain to you what I see when I watch them, and it's too heavy for most people.
Yeah.
It's too much football talk. It's like if you really want to talk to me about my team, we can talk.
Yeah.
We can talk.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
That was like I was almost 100% convinced that we was gonna get DeAndre Hopkins, and he went to walk it to him, part 2, and Ryan Tannehill.
You guys ever have a pinch nerve?
Yeah, I had a sciatic nerve pain that was really,
I've
really
never had
Random, but this is a
pinched
part of
nerve.
aging. It's really killing.
yeah. Yeah, shout out to that shit that's going on with your back, bro. I
man.
totally understand shit like that. Now, like I said, we're gonna go through all these games.
Yeah, it was an exciting week.
Looking forward
We got a
to
lot.
it.
Yeah, each game that how it was, we're gonna give the deserved attention to it. So my Browns basically just made Joe Burrow's life very, very difficult.
Difficult to say the least. They didn't score a touchdown. Am I correct?
Yeah, he had 82 passing yards.
Yeah. I'd say they shut down one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Hey,
The
hey,
weather was
Junior,
rough.
Junior got a stat for y'all later on that he
Yes.
dropped earlier. That I told him, I said, please save this. But Joe Burrow is associated
Yes,
is
he is.
associated with that.
Yes, he is.
So my Browns. So
The Browns look good. I'll
oh,
say
and
that.
this is the thing. This is going back to what I was just saying. Not to leave that thought, but like I haven't been around the best Browns team that I've been around as a grown adult was with Derek Anderson, Braylon Edwards.
Braylon was nasty.
Did we? I don't know if we did Jamal Lewis.
Pause.
Did we have Jamal Lewis then? No. I can't remember who our running back was
I don't
because it's all like running together. But that team right there, we went 10-6. The Butch Davis team, Kelly Holcomb, William Green, those teams right there. But I haven't, as a Browns fan, I have not been just I haven't been around for like great football, so I don't know how to perceive it. So that's why I talk to my friends like this, and I tell them not to talk to me about my goddamn team. Now, me, I feel like I have free reign to talk to them about whatever.
Yeah, we'll talk about your team behind your back.
If they came telling me don't talk about their team, I'm gonna tell them like Stephen A. I'm like, shit, your team is a team in the league, and we talk about football all the time, so I can't help but to talk about your
We
team.
talk about the Cleveland Browns behind your back
Oh man,
because it's a good thing and you don't want to hear it.
Now,
So
the Cleveland
what-
Browns do have a lot of astonishments in the NFL history.
On
that
both sides of the ball
quietly
this year, they're pretty
quietly
much they have the potential to be elite
Yeah, they do.
on both sides.
They do.
So we took down the Bengals 24-3. Okay, shout out to the home team. Shout out to the city.
The dog pound was out.
Baby barbecue wings.
Somebody told the Browns you can't drink unless you're 21.
The dog pound was out. They showed the crowd we were watching Red Zone.
man.
That crowd was.
Hey, if y'all saw that commercial, that I can't stop saying that shit.
Oh man,
If y'all saw that commercial, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Animals,
Buffalo Wild Wings.
talking animals, singing animals. Hey, B-Dub, get at me. Like, I'll just say that every episode. You know what I'm saying? But the Ravens.
Oh yeah, the Ratbirds, as they're called in certain places.
They
what call
put it
them.
on the Texans. The Texans did not get a touchdown, did they?
not.
That game went
Nope, they got
for the
they got
most part the way
3
I
field
expected
goals.
it to.
So yeah, that game went exactly how I thought it would have went.
The Ravens
First
kept
time
their house
starter
clean.
on the road, rookie starter. First
Yeah, it
road
really- it
game
really
against a
wasn't-
pretty good team.
It was a lot of close games.
And speaking of Ravens, sorry to hear about J.K. Dobbins.
Close games.
Hey, we were sitting here watching that, and when he got tackled, I said, "Oh, that looked
Something
like
hurt.
that."
That look,
Something
yeah.
hurt.
He grabbed the back of that leg, you know.
No,
Shout out to
it was
J.K.
when he
Dobbins.
got tackled. It looked like he got put in like a compactor for like a.
Oh
brief
yeah, with
second.
the actual
With the
injury
little,
stuff, yeah.
With the, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But when he grabbed it, when they was trying to get him together, kind of knew something was wrong, because the fall was nasty. It was nasty.
So we're gonna also give a shout out to the Atlanta Falcons for taking down Bryce
Yeah,
Young
his
in
boys.
his
Shout out
first
to the Falcons.
NFL start.
They look
Yeah.
pretty
Bijan.
good. They look good.
That juke you did with that juke you did. Was
Oh
immaculate,
yeah,
brother.
Bijan, man.
That stop and go juke.
That was a Madden juke.
immaculate.
Hit him
You
with the
said,
Madden.
Stop.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very nice. That was
You hit him
very
with the
nice.
whole ass stupid. Stay right there. Be right back, stupid.
So, and I'm gonna tell y'all one thing that I was very, very surprised with. Shout out to Desmond Ritter.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was worried about him. And then, did I tell you? I don't know if I said this on mic. A lot of these quarterbacks, I think we were talking about Caleb Williams. Remember we were talking about Caleb Williams, and I said they want to be Pat Mahomes. So they
all do.
They cut their hair like him, but they're in spots where they're doing these drop down sidearm throws, and they don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessary. They want the look.
Yeah. I don't understand where that came from. I know Pat Mahomes made it popular, but I've never been a fan of that.
You don't think he had his own style of being a quarterback?
No.
I do.
I think he learned that from somebody.
Even if he learned
it was
to implement it to perfection, that degree of difficulty is crazy.
He perfected it for him.
No. It's the arm angles from baseball. That's what he told us where it comes from. So, being on the diamond at certain points,
put the ball
if you're a third baseman or a shortstop and the ball goes, you got to pick it up here. You have to be able to contort your body to go to throw from here to there. So if I'm falling, that's why you get those flips and the backhands and things like that.
And other people try to do it, but they didn't play baseball like Patty did.
Yeah, no.
And that's why it doesn't really work for a lot of other people.
So so shout out to Bijan.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson.
Mr. Bijan.
Bijan Mustard.
The 49ers.
Well,
is it plug and play? Hold on. Okay, I didn't think about
that's a fair question about them.
With the quarterback.
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Is it plug and play?
I mean, you got Shanahan up there.
If God forbid anything happening to Brock Purdy, and I thought he came back from that UCL kind of early. It was like, we're not looking for him till maybe about week 4, and then he was like, week 3 of the preseason he played.
Yeah,
but maybe Shanahan wanted to see.
CCI.
And he's also probably only getting paid like $500,000 to $700,000 a year because he was the last pick in the draft. Remember we talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
So, I do not think it's plug and play. I think they got really a good quarterback there. I watched Brock Purdy at Iowa State. He has what they call that moxie. He got that. He got that. If I get knocked down, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do the KD and I'm gonna shrug my shoulders. I'm gonna fix my collar.
Yeah, it's a certain toughness.
Yeah, it's like, a certain toughness.
It's like he looks like a little twerp, but he's a tough little twerp. If that makes sense.
Exactly. I totally get what you're saying.
Going more off what you said about Brock having that, if I get sacked, I'm going to just get up and shake it off. I have noticed, and I don't know if you all noticed, but NFL quarterbacks now are starting to run out the pocket more and like take more of a hit than they used to do.
Do you think they're inviting the hits, or do you think they're in the realm of thinking that, oh yeah, this is our league. If he even touches me,
they're looking for a moment.
If I get down and he braces my helmet,
that's what it is. I think they're all looking for a moment. Because
speaking of a moment, and it goes right with what you're saying. Did y'all hear what Baker said to Patrick Peterson?
No.
What did he say?
We watched the play, but the NFL films and all that shit came out. So they were doing their reels on NFL films on Instagram. And Baker got up on Patrick Peterson. He said, "Get your weight up, boy." Ran through him for that extra yard and a half. Got that first down on the sideline. He met him there. So, that goes exactly what you're saying. They're looking for that moment.
Looking for that moment.
Because, and Baker did exactly. Get your weight up, boy.
Now, see, I had the great opportunity of...
How y'all feel about a white man calling a black person boy? He's on him. Get your weight up, boy.
I have to. No.
I'm just playing.
I had the opportunity.
We won't go off the rails.
We don't go there.
In the Mike Vick era. So I know what a quarterback running looks like, and I call that greatness. To see a quarterback of his, that quarterback had more yards than a halfback.
Michael Vick had slave speed.
I think Steve Young was the first. Steve Young and
Steve Young.
Y'all fuck with me on this one. Was McNair considered a scrambling quarterback? Or
I would say he
because he wasn't fast.
He wasn't fast, but he
But
would get up out of
that
dodge.
5-10 yards if he
Yeah, he
needed
would
to.
get up out of dodge if he had to. But it wasn't his first.
Hey, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to
Aaron McNair.
Aaron McNair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a great quarterback.
I just believe that quarterbacks are starting to run more now than pass, and I think they need to realize this is not college. Like you're not
Everybody's
gonna
fast
get
and
soft
strong.
hit and get back up and shake it off.
In the NFL, they don't play grab
These
ass like they do in
linebackers are
college.
coming to lay you down for the count. Like
Now, historically, NFL players are known from the technique side of tackling to be
Yes.
piss poor at it. But when they get a good shot at a person, they take their shot.
oh yeah.
All right, so just to get through the rest of the scores from the week, we're just going to breeze through them. The Cardinals fell to the Commanders.
They did.
Josh Dobbs, he played for the Browns last year, and I got to see him in some spot duty, and he was, he was all right. And it's good to see him starting there in Arizona.
Yeah.
We briefly touched on Baker Mayfield. Getting
The
a
Baker's
win.
man
Getting a win.
getting a fresh start in Tampa Bay.
He got a
Looking
fresh
like
start in Tampa Bay.
he's
and,
got some good receivers, to have a fresh
He
start.
actually
Definitely does.
he has some good receivers. I think he need to get in tune with them a little more.
Yeah.
And
That'll come in time.
Stop flinching your shoulders so much, Baker.
Move them tootsies, like you say.
Trevor Lawrence and his team went down or up, I should say, to
Yeah, they did.
Indianapolis and got the win 31-21 over
Speaking
the
of
Colts.
the Jags,
How did
Calvin
y'all-
Ridley's back.
Hey, good. I guess. Yeah. Shout out to Calvin Ridley. But real quick, because there was no news about it, because we watched this at the end of the game, was Anthony Richardson okay? Remember he got hurt at the end of the game,
Yeah, and I
we
think
were all
he ended up being all right. I didn't hear
because we haven't
anything
heard
after the
anything,
game,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
if,
it didn't look
If
good.
you was watching that game, as we were here, we watched all the games.
Yes. They did show him go to the
NFL red
sideline,
zone.
but you didn't really see too much afterwards.
So yeah, that's how that went down.
Yeah, I heard no official news. I might have to look into that just in case. Look at the injury report this week. He's a little gimpy or something.
I am going to just basically breeze through these real fast because I want to get to something real quick that I was basically the storyline that I was watching this season, and we talked about that last episode. What I was watching, I wanted to let y'all see the CP3/Russ effect on the team. Okay, so we're gonna get back right back to that. Okay, they lost, by the way, 17-16 at home in the thin air. Okay,
Whoa.
the Dolphins
Big
Went
win by the
crazy.
Dolphins.
went crazy,
Big win.
loving it, 36-34.
To sneak out
some
a
of these-
West Coast
Some
road
of these
game.
teams, when you bet them, just know it's gonna be a lot of points depending on who they play. The Rams, I
Wow.
suspiciously thought that they would do this to Geno and the boys.
You know what's crazy? When I was looking at my betting slip at the last minute, I'm like, I don't see it. No Cooper Cup. You kind of start second guessing it.
Well, 30
But
to
they still
30 to
have a
13.
nucleus
They
intact.
pulled it out. I was going to say, they pulled out the W.
They did.
Shout out to Jordan Love. Jordan Love got him a victory.
He did.
Yes, he
and his
did.
first really kind of like the real start of him starting the season, week one, coming
Against
out,
a rival,
training,
too.
The
training camp,
Chicago Bears.
went down to the midway and got him a win.
Big division win early,
Big
week
division.
one.
Y'all know what the Cowboys did already, 40-0 over the Giants,
Absolutely
and the Eagles.
disgusting.
The Eagles almost blew it to Mac Jones.
They did.
Now,
But they found a way
And
to
you know
win.
what the Cowboys did to the Giants? That's a law and order special victims unit right there.
I want to get to, and I don't know, like, they played the Raiders, so like obviously I was watching the game, but it was in my market. But I watch all the games or as many as I can at one time. Russell Wilson, he seems distracted.
It's the curse of the black
I've
cat.
never been a person to say that about NFL or NBA players or MLB players because, for one, I'm not in that tax bracket, so I don't understand none of the stress of his life. Okay, like the shit that he's going through, I don't know about it because I'm just, you know, I'm a regular Drew, but you know what I'm saying. I got a YouTube page, and
it looks
I
like
like
it's
to make
problems
videos.
at home. It looks like problems at home.
I can't put it like that, but
His husband is just.
He seems like. Oh man, my girls always tell me. She said, stop giving trophies to losers. She says
there you go.
That's a
says
gem. That, and I am understanding that Russ probably got his one trophy, and he doesn't really care
if he gets any more.
Yeah, because he gets up and he's smiling, and it's not like that Brock Purdy energy where Brock gets up and he's like, all right, bring some more. Russ gets up like, hey man, thanks for putting me down one time. It's like he does not have it. Okay.
He gets into pillow fights with his husband.
Oh my God.
He does.
Jay. What the fuck, yo?
Is he not a married man? Did I say something wrong?
Yeah, he's married to a woman.
He's married to Sierra.
What are you? Look, man, I like Sierra, man.
I didn't express any displeasure about her.
As a person who played football in high school,
are you insinuating that she's a man?
High school football, middle school football, elementary.
I said no
football,
such thing.
Pee Wee, Pop Warner.
I would never disrespect him like that.
I would rather lose by 100 points, 50 points, than to lose by 1. Can't.
Hey, y'all, it's been fun, but it's time for Andrea's son to run. Remember, cleanliness travels like defense. When you get up in the morning, make your bed like you're in the goddamn army. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to salute to anybody. Just get up and make your bed. You're going to feel really good about yourself. And then once you do that for maybe a year and a half, you can start working on your mental place and getting your mental together. I said, I'm Andrea's son, DREWSKI.
Listen, comment, subscribe, share, talk about it. Tell your moms, tell your pops, your brother little nigga, his little OG, wannabe thug nigga. Tell everybody you know. All
right, y'all. Hey, and shout out to Texas for taking down Alabama. Hook 'em horns. Yeah. Hey, we out of here.
Good job. Oh, man.
How much time do y'all think we got?
You be on it. They are.
We got 30 seconds!